Hi YouTubers! Now today I want to talk to you about evidence. Evidence is something we all today accept. Of course it's never always been needed, and we see this obviously in religions. Evidence is not necessary in a religion, but in society in general evidence is necessary. It's something that we have learned to accept and we realise that we need in order to move forward. If, for instance, I was to, say, make a drug and I said to you, this drug, it works, fine, buy it, sell it to, say, the health service, the NHS, and said to them, right, you'll need this drug, it stops flu, or it helps in the case of bad flu. Let's say bird flu, for instance. It's going to help out and it's going to stop people dying, and I think you need to stock up on it, and it's going to cost you £500 million, £500 million. What that is in dollars is a lot more than that. Not depending on the exchange rate, obviously. And you would think that in this case someone would say, well, where's the evidence that it all works? Well, at the time, of course, this was the outbreak of the bird flu about 3 years ago or so, and there was a great worry that it was going to spread the world and everyone was going to die like the Great Plague. Didn't quite work out that way, but Tamiflu, the famous drug, was prescribed to people. Now since then, Ben Goldacre in particular, whose article I am in fact referring to at this moment in time, has been asking to see the evidence that this drug actually works. And although he's been promised many times to see the results of surveys, etc., they've got into it, the reports, he's found many inconsistencies. Even in the names of people taking out the doing the experimenting, and after some frustration for some considerable time, he has come to a conclusion, and this is what you do when there is a lack of evidence. In the same way that you become an atheist when there's lack of evidence of a god, you get to the point when you say, there is no evidence that this drug actually works. There's no evidence that prescribing this drug by a doctor is any better than prescribing paracetamol. And it makes you think, doesn't it? It's one thing to be taken in by the religious of this world, but then to be taken in exactly the same way, if you like, by the drug companies. And we're talking, as I say, £500 million spent on this drug in stockpiling it in the NHS. And still no results, years on, that this actually works, is something that I think, well, questions should be asked. And certainly I'm questioning it so that hopefully somebody more important than me will start the ball rolling and saying, what the hell is this drug? Anyway, that's just my thought for the day. It's a bit waffly, as always. Peace.